Hi, it's Denise Jordan from Makeup on Aisle 64, and I was invited to join this tag by my friend Mary Ellen at Sensational After 60. We are both Sensational After 60, so here are my answers to some of those questions. I really had to take a minute to think about it, but here we go. First of all, first question, breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Lunch. I love the new and interesting foods that you can have for lunch. Breakfast is great, dinner is great, but there's just something so refreshing about lunch. After eating a bowl of cereal, do you drink the milk? No. When I was a kid, I used to do that. I'd take the bowl and tip it up, but now I typically put in just enough milk so that I can finish it off with a spoon, so I don't do that. When you drive, do you listen to a CD, radio, or phone? CDs. I love books on CD, and I've always got a new story in. I do have XM Sirius satellite radio, so that when I don't have a good book on CD, then I do have a good story to listen to. Right now, I'm listening to James Patterson's Maximum Ride, and I just finished Maeve Binchy's A Week in Winter. Are you a window or an owl person? Window. I love to sit at the window, and I have to look out the window to look on the wing to see if I see a little gargoyle on the wing tearing it up. For those of you that remember The Outer Limits, you'll remember that episode, and I just have to look every time I get on a plane. Fold or crumple? Well, like Mary Ellen said, I'm guessing it's toilet tissue, so I tend to crumple. Shampoo, then body wash, or body wash, then shampoo? This isn't applicable for me because I get my hair done at a beauty salon, so that's that. Are you typically stressed or relaxed? You know, it's probably stressed. I think I'm relaxed, but my husband and all the people around me say that I'm always stressed by all the number of things I have to do, so maybe it's time I start believing them. Patient or impatient? I'm a very patient person. I teach for a living. I teach student nurses how to become nurses, and sometimes you say the same thing over and over again 1,000 times, particularly when you have new classes. So I'm very patient. Do you like to have a schedule or go with the flow? I used to be a go with the flow kind of girl, but now that I have so much going on, I've got to have a schedule. I am always checking my planner to see what I've got going on that week. As a child, what did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be two things. Number one was a nurse. Number two was a librarian. Those were my two top jobs. I became a nurse. Prankster or not? Not. I hate practical jokes. I do not play practical jokes on anyone. Dressed up or dressed down? Typically, I'm dressed down. I love a good pair of jeans and a nice tee. However, I'm trying to grow up and wear something other than a t-shirt with my jeans. I can put on a kicking pair of heels and a nice sweater or something else to kind of dress them up. Favorite article of clothing? Jeans. If you could play a musical instrument, what would you play? I would love to be able to play the piano. When I was in high school, I played the clarinet. Haven't played it in years, but I would love to be able to play the piano. East Coast or West Coast? I think East Coast just because New York's there, and I would love to go to New York. I love all the fashion and shopping and all that good stuff that's there. London or LA? London. I so want to go to London. Favorite holiday? Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving, and I think I like it just because the whole idea is just to be thankful for what you have, and it's a time when friends and family gets together. I love Thanksgiving. I love making the turkey, the dressing, getting out the pies. I buy mine from Kroger's instead of making them these days, but I just love all the family coming in and gathering. How big is your bed? Queen. Do you sleep with the doors open or closed? Open. Do you sleep with sheets in or out? I have the bottom, the base of the sheets tucked in, but the sides of the sheets are out. Have you ever stolen anything? Yes. When I was in college, me and a girlfriend stole some Yardley of London cosmetics. Go figure, cosmetics. When we got back to the dorm and we told our boyfriends, who are now our husbands, what we had done, they were appalled. They made us throw it away. We had to put that stuff in the incinerator at the dorm. So, needless to say, ill gains do not pay off, and I have not done that since. Tattoos or piercings? Piercing. Do you smile in every photo? Yes, I smile in every photo. It's just me. I love to smile. I just figure smiles are warm, cozy, and inviting. Ever peed in the woods? Yes, I assumed everyone had. If you go on a camping trip or if you go on a hike, there are no bathrooms. So, yes, I have peed in the woods. Concert or theme park? Concert. I love concerts. Music or books? Books. Animated or reality? I like reality, meaning I like movies that have real people. I do like animated movies, but I prefer reality movies. Now, if you're talking reality shows, I'm not so big a fan of those. Letter or mail? Letter. I love receiving a letter. And, you know, when you guys get this video, Julian Bond, one of the great civil rights activists of our day, has died. He died last night. And he used to love pens. He liked the pens with the fountain pens. Fountain pens that when you wrote with them, the ink just kind of rolled out. And the only reason I know that is because I wrote his biography. So who knows? Maybe I'll sell more copies now that he's gone. Not that that's what I'm thinking of. But it is kind of nostalgic. But I digress. What was the first concert you attended? I believe it was the Four Tops. I really had to think about that one because I wasn't sure. I had to ask my sister, what was the first concert we went to? And of course we would have gone together. So, Four Tops. Do you own a record player? Not anymore. All I've got is a CD player, which I do have one that will play tapes, like those little cassette tapes, because every now and then I'll come across a book on tape that I need to play. And so I do have one of those. But record player, I don't. Now my son has one because he's been collecting old records and he wants my dad's record collection. Do you speak other languages? Unfortunately, no. I took Spanish in high school and I could speak it then, but it's been so long since I've used it, I can't. I can, if I see the words, I could pronounce them because I remember how they're supposed to be pronounced, but I don't know what they mean. Sweet or savory? Sweet. Can you curl your tongue? I can curl it up, but can I touch my nose? No. And why would I want to? Can you whistle? Yes. If you call that whistling, that's the best I can do. Now, can I whistle like on the theme to Barney of Mayberry? No. Did you ever will a spelling bee? No. I was in a spelling bee once when I was in 3rd grade, and I remember I misspelled the word company. And my mom was so upset with me, I got a spanking. I have never been in a spelling bee since. And when I remind her of that, she's just shocked that she even did that. She said, well, that must have been one of the words we really practiced on. Anyway, the answer to that question is no. Do you believe in ghosts? Well, sort of. I mean, I don't think I'll ever actually see a ghost. I don't believe in ghosts to the point that I think they might appear to me. On the other hand, I'm not going to mess around with it. Do you believe in aliens? Well, of course I do. Doesn't everybody? I believe that when God created this planet, He created other planets in the universe. And why is Earth so special that life form would only be put here? So I believe there are aliens. Now, what form they may take, I don't have a clue, nor do I much care. I'm content where we are. So those are my answers to the prompts for this shout out. So now I am sending out a tag to Micky Blue Skies of my book Habit, Jil Jordan Greene of JilJordanGreene.com, And whoever else happens to hear this. Oh, Tia Evans from Tia Evans Cosmetics. And anybody else who's out there, tag you are it. That's it for now from Makeup on Aisle 64. I'll have more news for you later.